Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of our show, Try Something New, where we explore different fields and try something that you might not know much about.
I'm Ida Ingelagekvist.
I'm Joshua McGuggins.
I'm Tamara Davis, and today we're in the Game Week class, which is part of the game design program, to play some student games. I'm here with Professor Wallace. He is a professor in the game design program. He teaches coding and game design, yeah? Mm-hmm. You also teach, do you still do the class where you teach like the hardware?
We taught that, I think, 2 semesters ago. I'm sure we'll teach it again.
Yeah.
That's an elective class, so we don't offer it every semester or every year, but yeah.
It's cool. So, in your own words, what would you say game design is? It's a loaded question. I'm really sorry.
Sure, no, that's a big question. What game design is? I mean, ultimately, it's about creating interactive experiences for other people. And that intersects with a lot of other mediums, for sure, but if you want a really broad definition, I'd go with
interactive experiences. I like the way you put that. What would you say is, when you're teaching like game design, what would you say you stress most importantly to the students?
You have to play test your work. You have to play test your work.
I can attest that he does do that.
No, because you're creating experiences for other people, and so you fundamentally can't know how they're going to play out. You can design a system and you can put a lot of thought into it, but until you see someone else interact with it, you don't really know how it's going.
It's very true.
You need to test things.
Last question. When you play a game, what is it that you look for?
What is it that I look for? I don't know. I have different things, and obviously my taste in games aren't universal, so the types of things I'm looking for doesn't necessarily mean something is a good game or not. I like things that I can replay. I like things that reward strategy. Those are usually the games that I come back to a whole lot.
Meaningful choice?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have to have meaningful choice. Even in more narrative experiences, that is still critical. But yeah.
Can I just have everyone's name?
Ashley, Kaylee, Emma, Tiffany, Amy.
Do any of you play video games?
Kind of. No, not really.
Kind of.
A little bit.
What games do you play?
When I was little, I used to play Call of Duty. Temple Run.
That counts.
Temple Run. Just Dance.
Just Dance. Just Dance?
Oh, I do play Just Dance. I play soap cutting.
So like party games or like mobile games?
Yes.
So I'm here with Chris, and I want to ask, do you play video games?
I do. Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Right now, I'd say CS:GO.
CS:GO?
Yeah.
So I'm here with Anthony. Do you play games?
Yes, I do.
What kind of games do you play?
Usually Madden or 2K.
Like Xbox, PS?
I play Xbox One.
Are you aware of the game design department on campus?
Yes.
No? I don't think so.
I knew we had one, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
What would you guess goes into creating a video game?
A lot of work, definitely. Got to figure out a story and then have to figure out the logistics of it to make everything work for the game.
A lot of work.
Coding.
Yeah,
Definitely
coding.
Yes, what she said, coding.
Coding and design.
Coding and design?
Like drawings.
Math, maybe.
Yeah, that has
There's a little bit of math.
Also, attended audiences, who your target audience is, what is it for?
Good. Very good answer, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I said marketing and advertising.
Exactly.
A lot of coding and stuff, I would assume, on the computer.
Yeah. You don't think you could do it?
No.
I mean, if it explained to very broken down, I could probably try, but it's not.
A special kind of person to be
Yeah.
a coder.
I mean, I don't really know much about it, but it seems like it'd be hard.
What would you say is your favorite game?
Definitely Madden.
So you like sports games?
Yeah.
What would your perfect game be?
Perfect game? Just something with a good story mode that lets you feel like you're in the game and stuff like that.
Probably a shooter of some sort. I like first-person shooters, so something like a Call of Duty type of game.
That's probably why you like CS:GO.
Yeah, exactly. Like a search and destroy based shooter game. Those are that's right up my alley.
That's dope. Thank you.
Now I'm here with Alex and Nick, and they are both game designers, and we're going to take a look at a game they have created.
Hey, I'm here with Chris.
Pleasure to be here. I'm Chris. I'm a junior in the digital game design major, and I love making video games.
But first, before we start, I just want to ask you, what made you guys decide to major in game design and do game design?
Well, me personally, I always loved creating things as a child. I was super creative, and I feel like game design is just a really fun outlet for me to, use my creative juices in a cool and productive way.
I've been a player and lover of video games for as long as I can remember. I've always loved playing them, and at some point in my life, I just thought, it'd be really amazing if I could actually make something, contribute to the market. And, when I was applying for colleges, I saw that LOU Post offered a digital game design major, and I took my chances.
I mean, I've always just liked playing games since I was young, and I really like programming stuff. So instead of just programming, like, websites and stuff, I figured this is a lot more fun, a lot more entertaining.
Okay, great. So if we take a look at your game, tell me a little bit about the game that we are going to test here today.
All right. Well, this game is called Bake Me a Cake. You play as a chicken whose goal is to bake a cake. It's a puzzle game, so you're going to enter a kitchen and try and get all the ingredients to make a cake.
So the theme for this game was reflection. So after a long thought process, my mentality was, people are probably going to do like platform and stuff like that. What can I do to diversify myself from what everyone else is going to do? And I'm like, wait a minute. You could use a mirror as a weapon. What do you use a mirror for? I was thinking of like different ways you could use a mirror to like, defeat enemies. So I was thinking like Medusa, you show the reflection to Medusa. Use a mirror to reflect light. You can reflect light against, things like bats, stuff like that. And so I decided to make a game based on that. So yeah, the whole objective of the game is to survive hordes of enemies, kill as many enemies as you can, score enough points, and end goal, just survive.
It was like, I think 2 a.m., and we just decided, hey, let's make a game about a chicken. Yeah. And we kind of went with it, and it just kind of evolved over time.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm excited to try it. Should we start and see where we're going? Okay.
Yeah, you want me to show you the tutorial or just play?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, no problem.
Yeah. Basically, slide.
The game is pretty simple. You gotta use a couple buttons. You use the left analog to move.
Gotcha.
Press the X button to reflect, to do basic reflection.
So, what do I do?
Well, here's the controller.
Okay, thank you.
So you can move using the joystick there.
Okay.
You can jump using that left button, or right button, sorry about that.
Oh, wait, this one?
The X button.
The X.
That isn't big.
Oh, like, my bad.
So let me start the game, and you're all set.
Cool. Oh, this is dope. So the
enemies will start spawning in. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh. So for the bats,
you have to shine the light. So you select those little circles. Oh.
I got hit with it.
So your list of ingredients is up here at the top.
Okay.
And you just gotta try and figure out ways to get those ingredients.
Oh no.
And you need to put all the ingredients into the bowl.
Into the bowl, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And now lay an egg?
Yep.
How many eggs do you
lay a few more? See how
okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
And they'll pop up on top and make a little noise.
Okay.
Yep. So now you know that you don't need no more eggs. You got them.
So what do you believe are some misconceptions about game design?
Well, probably the biggest misconception I hear about game design is that people don't really take it seriously as a major. Like, when people think about video games, they think about, just sitting down, playing a video game, not really doing any work. And I mean, yeah, that's a general misconception when it comes to just actually playing it, but when developing it, it's an entirely different beast entirely, because, you're sitting down, especially if you're a one-man developer, you're literally doing everything from coding, art, sound, play testing. To say it's a lot of work is a humongous understatement, because sometimes whenever you're trying to make a game, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And people don't really see that. They just see it as you're making something little kids play. And I mean, yeah, little kids do play video games, but just the whole entire background of actually getting a game on store shelves or on a digital market, there's a whole entire process that people just generally don't think about. And taking the major, you start seeing that process little by little, and you start experiencing it. And it's crazy going through it, but when you finally get the game working, when you show people the game, when you see their reactions, that entire feeling is so rewarding.
Gotcha.
On so many levels, and I love it. That's why I love being a game designer.
Awesome.
I think our freshman year in this major, there was like a bunch of people that were in some of the classes, and they had the mentality that it was like, oh, game design, we're just going to be hanging out playing games and stuff. And I think they dropped after that first semester.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was not that. It was learning how to program. It was learning design elements and how to make like a game feel nice, and like for having reasons for players to be doing things in the game. And it wasn't just like sitting down and playing a video game.
That's not to say that we like don't have fun.
Yeah.
You know, we are making games, and games are fun to some extent. I know the design department, which we're really close with, like physically, like they're right next door. They see us hanging out in our game lab and being like, "Wow, you guys are just like having fun in here." And it's like, yeah, like I feel like our major is closer knit, and like we all kind of know each other more than other majors.
All right.
Let's try
One more time.
So you see those little yellow circles?
Yeah.
Press R2 on them to shine your light, and then rotate it with the analog stick. Like that. Yep. There you go. You see?
Okay.
Retractables. Remember, you reflected them first.
Yes.
Cool. Be careful. There you go. Okay, you got Medusa.
Them, I have to.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky to get at first because there's so many. You got to remember who's who and what to use for them. But that's pretty cool. It gets you thinking.
Thank
I
you.
like that
Keeps
a lot.
you on your toes like that.
Exactly.
And that was my whole objective when it comes to the game.
And they come quick, so that's pretty good.
So you got
to be ready quick. Yeah.
There's the cow, and I wonder what I do now. Oh!
You got some milk. Now you just got to get into the bowl.
Oh, and how do I do that?
You just kind of like press the same button and it'll just vomit it out.
And then try and make sure that it lands in the bowl.
Oh.
Oh, it landed on the floor.
Oh no. Okay, so while we are playing this, what are some skills you feel like you need to be a game designer?
Well, since you're the one who programmed this game, would you want to talk about programming?
I mean, like, programming is definitely a huge part of it. Like, just, like, knowing, like, how to get everything to, like, everything that's happening on screen is programmed. Like, having the thing pop up, having the noise happen, having all that stuff.
All the movement.
All the movement, all the jumping, getting the milk, getting the egg. All that is being programmed.
In terms of classes, I'm taking a class where I got to make a game every single week. Digital art design, because I went to high school for that, so I'm just trying to freshen up on those skills. I'm taking some classes in that. Right now, I'm really just trying to focus on a lot of classes related to my major. It's just make games, get better at my craft, and hope for the best.
Okay, should we try to finish this game? I have sugar left, and then... wait, I feel like it's the bowl over here. Yeah, but I don't really know how to get to it. Maybe... Can you stand on these, maybe?
You can stand
on those.
The little table here.
Yeah, you can stand on that one.
Oh,
I remember
so
if
maybe...
you go through the screen, it'll bring you to the other side.
Yeah. Ah. Wait. I know what to do. Maybe. Oh.
Close, yeah. That's kind of the gist of
it. Oh no, wait. I need to jump at the same time. Like, oh.
Woo! And now just press the button. Nice.
Oh, in the bowl?
Yep, just gotta push it under.
Oh, how did I push it?
You kind of made like a little
I have
wheel blocks with the
Oh no.
It might be fit. There is that little red button
in
on the
corner.
top.
If you press it, it'll get rid of all the eggs on the screen. Nice.
Oh,
and then you just got a free going.
Oh, is it just stuck?
Might be a little stuck. Before it's sticky.
Oh yeah. Is it all the egg?
It might be all the
eggs. Okay, I think we will have to end that, but
Yeah,
I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. It was
the cake.
so much fun, and it was so nice to meeting you guys.
Yeah, it was great meeting you too.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well, that was fun.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Definitely.
So I think we all learned something new today.
Yeah.
And
me as a game design major, I didn't necessarily learn anything new, but I was very proud of my fellow classmates and what they made and how they were able to show that game design isn't all that you think it is.
yeah, so hopefully all of you guys learned something new too. Okay, I see you next time where we will try something else. See you then.
See you.
Bye.